Hello everybody, my name is Pro14 from the future, and uh, actually something happened with the recording because there was a little bit of dialogue after class announcements from last episode. That happens. He announced that class trial was going to start. Hiko didn't show up where everybody was supposed to meet. He took him out. He decided to go get him, dragged him there, and Hiko was like, "I'll fucking kill you, see?" And we were like, "Calm the fuck down." But yeah. So that happened, and yeah, now we're about to go to the class trial. That's actually the part where the recording went good, so we can see the total class trial and find out who it is. I think I'm going to make this to a three-parter because else this will be a 2 hour, maybe even 3 hour episode and way too much editing work. But we'll see what I'll do. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy this. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in this video. Don't forget to get the notification bell. And now to go back to past Jedi Pro 14 with good audio. What's up?
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Let's do this.
Such a cruel rule.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Yes.
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry. I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
You hate me that much?
Now, let's begin.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
Good question.
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
Were you even listening to the rules?
Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall, huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Maybe.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
Yeah.
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds?
Okay, go ahead.
Huh. The most pressing issue on our minds?
Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath a table.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the table in the dining hall, we can start with that, but ultimately we need to find out who murdered him. If we can't do that, no thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do this no matter what. I think I need bloodstains under the table.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like...
His body was at the very back of the... After the killer, they probably moved the body there.
That's wrong,
No,
dipshit.
that's wrong.
Oh, and I also decided to give Kazuichi the Morty voice from Rick and Morty.
No, I don't think the killer moved the body.
Huh? Why?
Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table.
Yes, quite indeed. No marks of
Though
dragging.
there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
Oh, and here I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
You're meaningless.
I respond better to praise, you know.
Okay, great.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Yeah, I'm a little bit skeptic because this is the first time I'm doing this, so you know the jokes are kind of out of it.
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
I know he was killed on
So
the table.
Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
Yep.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
You do not know my bestie.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
He was only a big jokester around me.
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
No, that wouldn't make sense, dude.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he dive under the table.
Plus, he was furthest away from the table.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
Yeah. The reason Becker dove under the table. There probably is probably. I think the alarm case.
Crap!
Oh wait, maybe the knife.
I can prove it with this.
Thanks.
It probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
Yes, the knife.
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there.
Yes.
So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
Okay. Cool.
He is particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility.
Thank you,
But
Gundam.
how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Right.
Then, instead of
observation.
knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
Actually, it is. He had those night vision goggles.
You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
Okay. Make it.
This is almost like a real trial.
You're interrupting. Night vision goggles I need, I guess.
It was so dark I couldn't see my food.
Yet you kept
Byakuya
you.
couldn't see in the dark either.
Wrong!
No, that's wrong! No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Thank you.
Why do you say that?
Because he had night vision goggles.
If he was using those night vision goggles we found under the table, he could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision
Well,
goggles?
there was his case.
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Case.
Your reasoning is out of focus. No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
You should know that I'm right. He was furthest away to the table. We conclude that thanks to your pictures, you dumbass.
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
No. I think I need the Lurim case.
If you just use common, the killer obviously used those night vision. That's gotta be it.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used night, then they could have killed Byakuya even in reality. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Shit! Fuck!
Scene.
No, he didn't!
Allow me to cut through those words! No, Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Yeah.
Definitely?
Most
But why?
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, we found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well.
Yay! Good.
Woohoo! I said assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Good for you.
Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
Yes.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
You put it like that, like that, like that, like that. You right?
Was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
Maybe.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
What the fuck's wrong with you? You're not off my suspect list, pal. You're not that high either, but still.
You totally mean that in a perverted way.
Oh, shit. The knife was brought from the Duralumin case too, along with the night vision goggles too? Question mark. No, that's not possible. The knife was hidden during the time. Duct tape.
I see!
There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found.
Huh? Duct tape?
Yeah.
They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid?
Well, Hajime or Nagito and I can prove that one.
Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
And there's a freaking taser in there, so yeah, that's cool.
That's true. He went above and beyond being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well.
Yep.
It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
Nope.
He probably knew someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
Oh, god damn it. What Nagito is saying, like, question mark behind it. He knew about it. He was, oh, I didn't know he knew about it, but he did because we found it.
You think so too, right, Hajime?
Yeah, I know so, dipshit. The letter.
I can prove it with this. Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
Yeah. Be careful, the first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone.
Hey, the hell is this?
It's a threat.
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone?
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me!
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies!
Kinda doubt it, but sure.
Doesn't
Oh,
matter
shit.
who wrote it yet.
Oh, screw it.
So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
Yep.
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter.
Okay.
What do you mean?
By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
Cool.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk.
Quite
His
indeed.
strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
Apparently.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone?
Yep.
I see. Strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
Good question.
Well, obviously, the killer.
The killer. Dot dot dot. Is it really one of us? Yes. Who is it? I know, but you guys want to hear from me. I try to act like a little bit like, oh, this is the first time I've seen it, but I've already done it twice, so yeah. Among us, who's the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If he
If
could,
they
he
were
would.
willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
Why do I agree with you? But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe it yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
Go ahead.
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles.
Say it.
If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
Go
You're
ahead.
right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
Glow in the dark paint. If you've done some investigating, you might have known it. He's marked the mark of the head on the tail because glowing paint.
I see! What if the glowing paint was the mark?
It
With
was.
that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark.
Yep.
In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Indeed.
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
That's because
They
they
had to have
caused
already
it.
known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark. Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
Probably.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker.
Dumbass.
Which means it was you, Pekoyama!
First of all, you know as well. Actually, you're supposed to know, out of all of us here, that the circuit breaker is too high for her to reach. And second of all, she cannot see in the dark. How could she even come back to the dining hall?
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
I actually want like an animation coming by, like Byakuya just walking around and Peko just looking behind her like, there can only be one of the glasses wearers, and that will be me.
I am not the killer.
And I can back you up, girl.
Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
Because she isn't.
But with Peko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
Dad and Sasuichi should know, or Kazuichi should of all people know here, that you cannot get to the dining hall in the dark.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
By trimming the breaker from the office, Peko was the one who caused the blackout. Is that really what happens? No, you should know.
How the fuck did you know?
Okay, what now is happening, blue color spots will appear, and this determines if I agree with someone. Orange is like against someone, and yeah. I need Nekomaru's account for this. Damn it, how do I pick that?
Since Peko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible. Huh? Why is it? Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
Yeah!
I agree with that.
I help you, Peko! Get your back, girl.
No, I think Peko is telling the truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
Dude, I'll take Sonya from you.
Yeah, it's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Peko's alibi.
Oh yeah, this part. I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started. And it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Peko.
Everyone else besides Peko was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Peko.
Indeed. Finally some smart came out of her mouth.
I guess that would be... true.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you are so insensitive.
Yeah.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit.
Master Detective Nekomaru. Also the shit, man.
Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
Ah, he's genius.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't worry.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Okay.
Don't worry. The smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
She didn't that, dude. That stays funny for me. No matter how many times it will go around.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
Probably.
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Hey,
Maybe.
how did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited?
Jeez, what's wrong with you, dude?
Seriously, stop it.
Yeah.
Still, your
Thanks.
stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
He's investigating now, dumbass.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Go ahead. Say it.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
It is possible.
Laxatives?
Good
If
thinking.
so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
Yep.
I see. That might have happened.
The question is whether Pecco's stomachache was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, outcome of this last trial changed drastically. Whose account did I need it again? Party dishes, I thought. Yeah, I need party dishes.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating.
Now that you brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious.
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
I know exactly where I need to put it now.
There might have been some laxatives in it.
No, there weren't!
No, that's wrong.
Because there was one person besides her who ate it.
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall. Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
Well, some. All of it, almost.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
Yep.
I feel totally fine.
Indeed.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
I apologize for causing a scene.
Don't worry about it.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
It was a good assumption, you know. I mean, it would be kind of a genius move.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
Yeah, but I'll agree with him in this. Okay,
Let's
Sonia.
just dismiss Pecco's
Okay.
stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout.
Cool.
Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
Don't you call her a trashy skank, you bitch.
Trashy skank?
As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what's actually important. So we need to make clear how the blackout occurred. I need the irons. Yeah.
To be the breaker.
They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitter.
Fuck, wrong button! Wrong button.
Maybe they caused a power surge?
This one? Ah, yes, Mikan. Ah, now I remember. Thank you, Mikan.
It's just as Mahiru said. The blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
Yeep.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
We
Yeah.
found them right after the blackout. The irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
That's what happened.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
Oh, Jesus.
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
Okay, go ahead.
What the heck?
Just calm down, dude.
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout?
Yeah.
That's inexcusable!
How is it inexcusable? I need AC timer. Thank you for giving me the right answer right away, game.
If the irons in the storage room caused then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to this, then that means everyone who, when the blackout occurred, can't be a suspect.
Yep.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able. If the irons caused the blackout.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Yeah, I cut through those words.
The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred.
Yeah.
They weren't the direct trigger.
Yeah.
The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
Yeah.
Air conditioners!
Yeah.
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
Yeah.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham Hands died around that time too.
I
Yeah.
see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I
Yeah.
see. I understand. Indubitably.
Indubitably. Indubitably.
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
Indubitably.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
That's for that pecker remark, you motherfucker. I know it has nothing to do with me, but it feels so good, you asshole.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it.
Dun dun dun!
Is she right? Such a hateful bear. You deserve to die 1,000 deaths.
It's kind of funny that he's like, you deserve to die 1,000 deaths. But before this thing was, you should not doubt each other. Let's be friends. And now you deserve to die 1,000 deaths, you motherfucker.
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
We don't
Shut
care.
up. You guys just stay quiet.
What she
I
said.
couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. But even so, I feel regret.
It's not your
If I
fault.
was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And
No,
maybe
you
the
couldn't.
murder wouldn't have occurred.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach.
And who was the one who told me that again? Oh yeah, Kazuichi, who made that really dumb breaker remark.
Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Yep.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Yay.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
Don't worry.
It's
We'll
all
find
right.
him.
You don't have to worry.
Oh yeah, this is the part that's going to annoy me a lot. You'll see.
Because they're just a petty killer, right?
His
They
acting
can't defeat
sucks.
symbols of hope like you guys.
Huh?
There's
Question
no
mark.
way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all.
I don't see in real life you can hear the tone of voice
In
change.
the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Nagito? What happened to you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you
everything?
have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Plus the tone of your voice changed.
Oh,
I want to say that.
Is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right?
Yeah,
Anybody
I
could have
guess.
hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building.
Which gives me the clue that it's either you or Teru Nekomaru, Hanamaru, or whatever the fuck his name is. But anyway, with that, before Bucky even stood foot in the building. When I tried to get there to help you, you asshole, you could not let me help you. You said, no, I'm just cleaning here on my own. And Teru was there because he needed to prepare his dishes and such, so either you or him.
What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
Either you or Teru.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Actually, thanks to his tip, the things he said, that anyone could have done it before Byakuya had stepped foot in the building. Gives me the tip again, as I said, that either he or Teru was it. I'm waving my hands around like crazy.
Huh? Even
But you
though
can't
we
see.
have been arguing for so long?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer.
That's why you're wrong. You just gave me.
That might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point.
Oh, shut up.
Has anyone thought about our situation like this?
Shut up.
Instead of surviving by doubting others,
Could you just...
isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
Could you just shut up?
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
Yeah.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you.
No, there's definitely something wrong with you, dude. Just shut up.
Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior.
Shut
Let's
it.
stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is.
Fuck off. Your acting
Can't
is terrible.
stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
You're not my friend if you keep this on. I mean, we were carrying this debate until this point, and now you're fucking it all up for yourself, you dipshit.
I don't want to do this either.
Shut up, you're not in the clear.
Me too. Please, take me home already.
Calm it.
I want to go home and eat candy.
Die already.
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Don't you fucking
Everyone
dare.
calm down.
Yes, thank you.
We're all friends.
Fuck off.
aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Why the fuck are you talking in a different tone? It makes me want to think you are the fucking killer, and I'm acting at this point better than you do.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already.
Shut
There
it.
are no clues that lead to the killer anyway.
Then why are you smiling?
Single one.
That's wrong,
Thank you.
I think.
Now just continue.
Did you say something?
Just that moment of just him standing still, like, I'm getting away with this, and then now fuck. Did you say something?
We've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
Thanks to him, yes. Go ahead, Chuckies. Tell him.
You know who the killer is?
Thank you, Chucky.
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I
Yes.
think.
Thank you.
See. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
Now he's kind of panicking. But still he's acting so bad.
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Yeah, let's
Didn't
talk
we
about
already
that.
cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Before, question mark. Is he talking about how the killer got close to the table, question mark? Even if they had to obtain the knife relying on the glow from the paint in order to do that, they needed to get close to the table while it still was dark.
Let's try examining the situation. Mahiru's diagram might be useful here.
The
Yeah.
diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
Thank you. Just as I thought, this diagram is the clue. Thank you. Who the killer is and how they were able to move from table to table in the dark. Nagito's close to the lamp and the table, so you know, things. That's clearly shown in this diagram. First we need to discuss how the table was able to move in the dark, properly the power cords. It seems the most logic. Help them move.
Here!
Probably that.
The killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
Stop your acting!
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
No, he didn't. Just that. Of course, there's no way he used that. He used the power cord. Thanks.
They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They
Finally
used
getting
its power
somewhere.
cord.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right?
You know, the funny thing is, around this point, last 2 times, I was like recording for like an hour already. And I'm doing this right now in 45
By
minutes.
doing that, the killer was able to move to the table, then use the glowing paint to find the knife.
Yeah.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
Yeah.
Who?
This, blah blah blah. Oh, where you at, Nagito? Was left when you closest? No, it was right apparently. Look, cause I'm right over here. I already went past him, but fuck was you.
You're the only one!
You were the closest.
Nagito.
It was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout,
The only person near the power cord was you.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito.
Nagito.
That's just a coincidence.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
Indeed. Nagito had a chance to have the knife. That would be right before the blackout, right after the blackout, right after the murder when he was cleaning.
I see. Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning?
And he wasn't the only one in
If
that
so,
place.
You would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's true.
Factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning. You're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously? That's all just a coincidence.
If it was
Exclamation
just
mark.
one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another,
Indeed.
I wonder, is something like that even possible?
It's possible, but still
Be?
unlikely.
Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Probably.
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
That. To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. Dot. To go through all the trouble of preparing this, just what did you think would happen? Question mark. Whoever draws the chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, okay? Does that sound fair?
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
That.
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
Quite ingenious.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Yeah,
Well, just admit it already.
but he's not the killer.
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either.
He's not the killer, and Boogie can tell us
We
why.
investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya.
Because he isn't. Just wait.
Nagito, say something.
Look, he's going fucking mental. Great. Okay. Oh shit, those eyes. Stay creepy. Nagito went from Nagito to the Joker.
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death!
I actually should just Photoshop the Joker face here.
Ah, how wonderful! How beautiful it is!
Huh?
Question mark? Oh Jesus Christ! Those eyes! Yeah, they scary. At that moment, Nagito's eyes, the darkness in his eyes. Fuck. The darkness in his eyes shone brightly. The darkness in his eyes shone brightly, as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other. Quite indeed. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along.
Yay.
I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started.
True.
I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark.
Also true.
And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
I guess.
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
Nah, he's
But
fine.
I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, you all saw how that played out. But with a
Again,
twist ending like
Ibuki.
this, I
Say
think
it,
we
please.
can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery. Byakuya performed admirably.
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
He went mental.
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Me? Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless. I'm too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. Too disdainful to actually try at anything.
Oh, I said Ibuki could be the only one who did this, but actually, who can give the clue that he's not a killer, but Mikan, or... no, that's not Mikan. What's her name again? Is it? I don't know. Doctor's girl, who's right next to Nagito over there, can actually give the clue that he's not a killer as well. So, it's gonna be
I've
interesting.
made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Cool.
He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
Far-fetched, but okay.
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
Okay, nice to know about that.
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
Actually, that remark about her, like, just like me, makes me think that she's fucking crazy as well. This guy, is he? Question mark. Is he really Nagito?
Hey Nagito, if you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening
Well-
Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Go back to the remark of Kane, he's making fun of us because he didn't do it. And I know why. Then how about the old building near the entrance of the hotel, blah blah blah. Sounds great. Well, if just clean and leave it to me, I'm actually pretty good at it.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there, full of cobwebs. And I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even get time to clean the storage room. If you had stayed in there too long, I think it would be bad for your health. In that case, why don't you guard the case in the office? It was Byakuya who said guard in the office, dude. Just do it.
Oh, I get it. If Peko was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
Indubitably.
Threatening letter, along with all your suggestions. It was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Say it.
What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
Really?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
Oh, the ultimate lucky student. No, it's the best, dude. You can get everything. You're the ultimate lucky student. You're the ultimate lucky student, right? What happened to the... It's really close, but you were wrong. That's not my talent.
Crap!
Oh, fuck. I had the wrong one. That was wrong. He was the ultimate lucky student. Shit! I accidentally did the wrong one.
I see!
Oh.
You're the ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
Yeah.
You just relied on your luck?
Yeah.
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks. But I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
Yay! I'm left with a red mark. Haha. For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite.
Yay.
I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I wanted.
You're the ultimate lucky student. Da-da-da.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed? Oh, the despair it brings.
You sound like a male Junko and Shima.
It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter.
Okay.
That was my only motivation.
You don't know. Well. Yeah, okay.
You're not making any sense!
Fine. Let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
Please! Monokuma!
Please, wait!
Yeah, go ahead.
The fuck?
Mikan! Yes, it was Mikan! Then I fucked up the other girl's name.
How should I put this? Is Nagito really the killer?
Yes.
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
Why are you panicking?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange. If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
Shut up, nobody wants you around anyway.
I'm sorry.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
Yeah, because even a little thing could be big in these kinds of situations.
But we know who the killer is.
Simply listening is acceptable.
Go ahead.
However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
Oh yeah, why noise? I cannot shoot him down yet. In the next part I can, if I'm correct. I need Ibuki's account, or no, I need Mikan's account. Autopsy result.
He killed Byakuya with a knife he hit.
No, he did
No,
not!
that's wrong.
Hajime aka Danganronpa2 to the rescue!
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikan?
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
Go ahead, Mikan.
Based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife!
Yes, it is.
That better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Shut up, Fuyiko. You can't even handle me. Come at me, bro.
Not a whorehouse!
Don't worry.
Wait, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikan? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
Indeed, and you're not.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Teru!
Hey, don't blame me. Mikan's the one who said it.
You said it, dick.
Sorry.
Da.
Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Good assumption, Chucky.
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
Ibuki
After all
knows.
This. What else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
You piss everybody off, so fuck
What
off.
happened during the blackout?
You're the only one that knows.
If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Why?
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Ours!
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Did I already mention I gave him the Morty voice from Rick and Morty? Ah, seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules, Rick? Ah, Rick, help!
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
Hashtag deep.
No, that's not it.
Not it. What's not it?
Question mark. The truth is beyond our sight. No, that can't be. What happened? Oh, damn. I need Ibuki! Ibuki! Here you are.
I can prove it with this. Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Ibuki?
For real?
Damn it! You told me! You told me exactly what happened because of your hearing, and actually, Nagito gave me the hint, so thank you. You fucked yourself with this one for trying to kill us, dick. Don't act so surprised.
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Exclamation mark.
Don't step on my feet!
Exclamation mark.
What the hell? What's going on here?
Exclamation mark. Question mark.
This is...
Exclamation mark.
Turn the
Oh
damn
shit.
lights on.
There was an
Can't act
ow.
like this, you know.
The last one was an ow and an exclamation mark. And this is an exclamation mark at the end.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Question mark.
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Exclamation mark.
Such perceptive hearing.
Exclamation mark.
Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a
Exclamation
good
mark.
thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
Take a look in the mirror. You won't like what you see.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth.
She's crying. She's like, that's that cocky face he did before, but now there's tears. Don't worry, Ibuki, I like you.
After hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark,
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
it almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened.
That. Huh? Question mark?
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table.
I actually kind of want to see like animation of Byakuya going, come here, you son of a bitch!
That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
So Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get to the knife. And he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it. Well, it sounds possible. I mean, just for listening to what they both said at the time.
What the hell?
What's going on here? This is... Ow! Oh! Shit. I could interpret it like that. No, actually. Now that I think about it, this sounds like exactly what happens.
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint, and I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
He is not.
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout,
All his idea.
was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles.
Yeah.
What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Question mark.
Then we're right back to square one.
Not really. Because this leaves one suspect for me.
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth.
Meaningless.
Don't worry for it. Don't worry.
What other word is brimming
Don't worry.
with so much despair? But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward.
Yeah.
Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
Apparently. That's. Is Nagito really not the killer? Yes, he's not. Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? No, there's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him. But this whole time I didn't know anything about this guy. I didn't know his true character. It's as simple as that. But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. Because if we don't, we will die here. And while that's happening, class trial suspended.